Hey guys, what's going on? Rebel here, back with another video. It's been a little while. Unfortunately, we had about a month and a half of rain, so I wasn't able to get out and record any videos. Kind of horrible. Sorry for the scenery. I know you guys are probably looking at some woods, but I want to show you guys my new motorcycle. Those have been around for a little bit, probably remember it, but it's my 2002 Yamaha V-Star 650. Those of you that follow the channel probably remember I had this last year. It did belong to my father. He decided to get rid of it. I decided to take it off his hands. I was looking for a cruiser. Still love my sport bikes, but I wanted something, you know, to take back and forth to work, scoot around town on. I don't know. Maybe it's my age. I've been looking at cruisers for a while. I want that sit back, relax feeling. Yeah, I wanted something to just sit back, relax, cruise around on. Didn't really want to buy a brand new bike just because I'm waiting for probably a couple years and then I'm gonna purchase my long-term bike. Something specific I'm looking for, and can't really find it right now. Gonna wait till my car is paid off. Things like that before I spend all the money. So yeah, this is a, what I say, 2002 Yamaha V-Star 650. It's got 27,000 kilometers on it. It does have an aftermarket exhaust on it. Sounds friggin' awesome. I love it. Only problem is, and I had a hunch, but I checked it out after I took it off my dad's hands. It is a carbureted bike, so it was not rejetted, and it still has the stock air intake on it. So I think it's running a little too rich. It's kind of, you can feel it kind of cutting out when it's idling. It's not bad when I'm riding it, but just sitting at idle, it's having a rough time. So I think what I'm gonna do is get a reject kit on it, get a new air intake on it. If you're gonna put aftermarket exhaust, I think everybody kind of knows this. Anybody that deals with cars and motorcycles. If you're going to change one thing, you kind of got to change all three to get your best performance out of it. So yeah, that's it. That's the bike. We're going to go for a little ride today. I was out in town. I had some running around to do. The only thing I've done to it so far is I put passenger pegs on it. That's another reason I wanted something for me and my wife. I could ride on. She could be comfortable. The R3 is not really comfortable for her. Hopefully you guys can see this in my GoPro view, but not sure. So yeah, that's what yeah, that was my reason for getting a cruiser. Wanted something a little different, something to relax on, something to match my age, I guess. I shouldn't say that. There's lots of guys driving sport bikes that are my age or older. What do I do with my key? There we go. And I was thinking too, this could possibly be a project bike for me. Even though, you know, if I keep it around, I might make it into a bobber. So that's an idea floating around my head, which would be kind of awesome. I do love bobbers. They look really cool. So, yep. Sounds good. Love the sound of this thing. Even though it's not perfect as far as rejetting and the air intake and doing everything they should have done to it, still sounds good. It's a little bit louder than my R3. Even though it's a small displacement as far as the cruiser goes, it's still considered like an entry-level bike. Zips around town just great. Highways, does it no problem. If you're looking for something that has a lot of power on the highway, not really the one you want to go with. She's not the fastest highway bike. Gonna take a little trip around the river. I did this with my brother. Was that last weekend? Might have been last weekend. His wife was down to take her motorcycle safety course. She did pass and she got her license, so congratulations to you. I think that's pretty awesome. My brother already bought a bike for her, I think last year, and she's ready to go. Just got to do her written test, and that's it. She'll have her beginner license, graduated beginner license. So what's going to happen to the R3? I don't really know yet. I contemplated selling it. I don't really want to sell it, to be honest, because I like having my little sport bike too. It's a nice option, and you know, there's a bit of risk, I guess, when I have this bike here. Being an older bike, it's 15 years old, 15 or 16. You know, something could go wrong with it, and then I'm out of a bike, and I don't really want to get into that. You know, my R3 is a 2015, doesn't have a lot of kilometers on it, so it's pretty reliable. I do have to bring it in for a recall though. That's the second recall that I have on it, but it hasn't really been, it's not really a huge issue, it's just kind of minor. It seems to be, but I still want to get that fixed, so I can't go in until the end of June to get that fixed, because I procrastinated and didn't make an appointment early on. Yeah, so I don't know what I want to do with the R3. I was going to put it up on Kijiji. That's kind of the Canadian version of Craigslist. I was going to put it up there, but again, I procrastinated. I haven't done that yet. My neighbor actually asked me if I was selling it. He was kind of interested in it. If he mentions it again, if he wants to buy it, I'll sell it to him. I know it will, but I'm not really promoting it that I'm selling it. It's a great little bike. I love that bike. Unfortunately, I think it was 2 weeks ago, a local Riverview man that lives in the same town that I do, he died in a motorcycle accident. A car turned left while he was coming. He didn't see the motorcycle, and unfortunately he died from it. He had a passenger on the back that was hospitalized with injuries, but she's going to live, thankfully. But it happens every spring around here. There's always a couple accidents and somebody dies. People aren't aware, they're not paying attention to motorcycles, because we go through such a long winter where people just, you know, they're not used to seeing motorcycles, and those things happen. So, you know, to me, it's important to drive as defensive as you can. Always be on the lookout. You know, just assume cars can't see you. Doesn't matter if you got, doesn't matter if you got loud pipes or not. You know, some people, they got music blaring in their car. Sometimes those loud pipes aren't going to, they're not going to be loud enough for them to see if they can, or for them to hear you if they can't see you. So, you know, anytime I see a car come out the side, you just assume he's going to turn out in front of you, and slow it down and be ready. I'd rather do that and, you know, mess up my flow of driving than to have that person pull out in front of me. So if, you know, if any of you are local around me, you know, be careful, look out, be safe. You know, motorcyclists always telling you to be safe anyway. And, you know, a lot of people try to promote that on their channels, and, you know, it's a serious thing. You want to, you know, we take the risk. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, it's okay, boat guy. I see ya. If you're gonna take the risk and ride a motorcycle, then you got to take everything that comes with it. One part of it is you're hard to see. You got to play defensive. So. Can't be perfect all the time, but you might as well aim to be perfect. That'll keep you safe. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this this quick little ride. It'll probably be I don't know how long the video this will be. Could be a long one. Hope you enjoyed this ride. Feel free to look in the description if you want to follow me on social media. I'll have all the links there. I do like to do my Instagrams. That's it, guys. I hope you like the new bike. Something a little different, a little more variety to the channel. I always say I'm going to get back into our racing pretty soon, and I will. I got my rig put back together, so that's on the plan. Hopefully I actually get to it. But thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys later.